Welcome to 1623 Studios for the Gloucester Municipal Election Candidates Forum. The municipal election will be held on Tuesday, November 2nd. For this forum, 1623 Studios invited the candidates to record a statement of up to 4 minutes. Their statements are shown unedited and in the order that they appear on the ballot. The unopposed candidates for Ward Councilor are Ward 1, incumbent Scott Memhard; Ward 4, incumbent Valerie Gilman; Ward 5, incumbent Sean Nolan. Here now is Ward 1 candidate Scott Memhard running unopposed.
My name is Scott Memhard, and I am running to serve a fourth term representing constituents of Ward 1 on City Council, where I have been on the Budget and Finance, Fisheries, and Animal Advisory Committees. We face some challenges ahead at Gloucester City Hall and changes, with a number of longtime elected officials stepping down or facing strong challenges. I anticipate working together, bringing my level-headed continuity and experience. On a personal note, after some challenging health issues, I am very fortunate to be the recipient of a recent heart transplant. Grateful for the miracles of modern medicine, the blessings of a donor, and access to world-class care at Boston's Mass General Hospital. I look forward to build on my experience to serve my Gloucester neighbors, reinvigorated with a new, young heart in my 65-year-old body. With my wife, Martha Oakes, 3 kids, and 3 beautiful granddaughters, I'm a 40-year resident of Gloucester, running Cape Pond Ice Company with my son, Larry. I have been the president or served on the boards of directors of the Gloucester Lyceum and Sawyer Free Library, Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce, Maritime Gloucester, Gloucester's Unitarian Universalist Church, and the Cape Ann Commercial Fishermen's Loan Fund. As an elected Gloucester City Councilor, representing the residents of East Gloucester and Ward 1, I believe that my legislative role is all about working closely together with my fellow councilors and the administration to do the following. 1, balance quality of life issues and protecting our sense of familiar community and island values with the unceasing pressures for development and growth. 2, safeguarding our taxpayers' precious municipal tax funding while fostering appropriate economic development and good local jobs. 3, keeping focused on a long-term vision addressing our community's infrastructure needs, our care of our city buildings and public spaces, our public assets, supporting the school committee and a much-needed new East Gloucester Veterans Elementary School, an updated Gloucester Harbor plan, and impacts of rising sea levels. 4, guiding appropriate oversight and priorities for investment of federal COVID funding and American Rescue Plan Act relief in our Gloucester community. We are anticipating some $24 million. Of course, the nitty-gritty role of a ward councilor is more about providing constituents with a voice and representation at City Hall, helping with daily issues like potholes and private road betterment paving projects. I've worked closely with our DPW, and I'm pleased to have helped pave Starknot, Souther, and now Briar Neck neighborhoods. Getting stop signs put up at dangerous intersections and dealing with summer beach traffic challenges, setting and enforcing our beach neighborhood parking regulations, and balancing beach access, beach safety, beach revenues with the needs of our residents, our Good Harbor Beach protected nesting piping plovers, and the surfing community. I look forward to the next 2 years in Gloucester with all the promise and challenge ahead. Please reach out and let me know if I can help and better represent you. Thank you.
That was Ward 1 candidate Scott Memhard. Here now is Ward 4 candidate Valerie Gilman running unopposed.
My name is Val Gilman, and I'm running for my 4th term as your Ward 4 City Councilor. In addition to serving my ward constituents, I serve as the Vice President of the City Council and have served as Chair of Planning and Development for the last 2 terms. I'm also Gloucester's appointed Essex Technical Schools School Committee member representing our 97 students enrolled in the school. I summered here in Gloucester as a child and moved here with my wonderful husband Paul year-round 37 years ago, the past 24 years living in Ward 4. We have 2 grown children, Casey, age 33, and Jared, age 21, and a very active 16-month-old golden retriever, Cooper. We all love to boat, play tennis, hike, and ski. I enjoyed a successful 25-year career in human resources management in high technology companies and have a BA in psychology from UMass Amherst and an MS in human resources management at Lesley University. From 2008 to 2013, I was elected 3 times to the Gloucester School Committee, serving my second term as chair. Before and after that, I was still and I'm still active in many volunteer endeavors, including a community council member of the Gloucester Education Foundation, an ex officio member of the Council on Aging, and a recent board member of the Manship Studio and Residency in Lanesville. To be a successful ward councilor, I've learned the following. Number 1, you need to be a good listener and a skillful problem solver and navigator. Until COVID in March of 2020, I enjoyed weekly Friday morning coffees and conversations with constituents at the Cove Cafe. Hope to start these back soon. 2, you need to be open-minded when you listen to constituents at meetings and public hearings. I've been known to change my mind from my standing committee vote to the full committee vote. This is what democracy is all about, listening. 3, you need to be fiscally responsible in every vote and in every budget. So let's take a moment to talk about ward and city priorities. I will partner with Ward 4 constituents and our Community Development Department, Dogtown Preservation Commission, and Open Space Commission to maximize our open space and trails while maintaining neighborhood quality of life. 2, to collaborate with community development and our planning board and seeking creative zoning in order to bring new businesses to Gloucester while seeking affordable housing zoning solutions to attract young families to move into our city while making sure retirees can afford to live here. 3, to work closely with school committee members to better understand and advocate for improved facility and playground conditions at our Ward 4 elementary schools, Beaman and Plum Cove. 4, to seek road repair options by partnering with city councilors and local and state and elected officials to increase the funding for public road repair. 5, to explore betterment possibilities for private roads with statutory public access in Whalers Point and other locations. And 6, to support a hybrid model of city council meetings as well as boards and commissions where we can opt to meet in person while offering Zoom technology for those more comfortable participating from their homes. This makes our government more transparent. Before the winter arrives, my goal is to host outdoor socially distanced meetings in different sections of Ward 4. You can follow the scheduling of these meetings and all city and ward matters at www.facebook.com/Val Gilman Ward 4, all one word. My name is Val Gilman, and although I am running unopposed, I ask you for your vote on November 2nd, 2021.
That was Ward 4 candidate Valerie Gilman. The Ward 5 candidate is Sean Nolan, running unopposed. Mr. Nolan declined our request for a statement. This concludes 1623 Studios Municipal Election Candidates Forum. A reminder that on November 2nd, the polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The deadline to register to vote or make changes to your voter registration for the municipal election is Wednesday, October 13th at 8 p.m. One note for Ward 1 Precinct 2 residents who normally vote at Veterans Memorial School. Due to the demolition of the school, your precinct polling station has been moved to the new YMCA facility at Gloucester Crossing. The City of Gloucester is also accepting vote-by-mail and absentee ballot applications for all 2021 elections via email, fax, and regular mail. The deadline to submit an absentee ballot or vote-by-mail application for the 2021 election is Wednesday, October 27th at 5 p.m. The deadline for absentee ballot in-office voting is Monday, November 1st at noon. To download the absentee ballot or vote-by-mail application, go to gloucester-ma.gov/337/elections. Lastly, poll workers are always needed and paid from $170 to $225 depending on the position for the day. If any resident is interested in being a poll worker, send your inquiry to elections@gloucester-ma.gov or schedule an appointment at the city clerk's office and apply by calling 978-281-9720, number 2. I'm Corey Kukru for 1623 Studios. You can watch live coverage of this year's debates and elections on Channel 12 and our social media outlets. For more news on this fall's elections, please sign up for our newsletter at 1623studios.org. Thanks for watching, and thank you to the candidates and city officials for your public service.